I think we're fully live now. Hello, everyone. We should be good for today. Oh, they have it on. That's so cute. You should rest early today to get ready for the investigation tomorrow. Go to sleep. Okay. It's big time place time. Trying to see if we can solve the actual case. Today's the day the school was founded, so you have the day off from school. You need to investigate the town. You wonder if you'll be able to get the information you need to catch the killer. God, imagine getting a day off. Let's start. Let's start in Okina. Makes no sense why, but we'll try it. And you know what? We're not doing a thing. We're not in a palace. Okay, let's talk to people. I don't know if the reason for this fog is a decrease in ocean temperatures. In that case, I have to let him go soon. He'll be right without me. Someone better will come along. Is there something you wanted to ask me? You asked an incident occurred in Inaba Spring. An incident in spring? Did something happen there? I'm sorry, I don't remember. You'll have to ask someone else. I'm doing a taste test and I want some honest feedback from young people like you. I tasted a harmony of tomatoes and sweet red bean. You gave your man feedback. I see. It's very helpful. The local farmer and a patissier decided to help me out. I'm trying to create a hit. Once I do, I'll take it to my company. You asked about the incident that occurred in Inaba Spring? The incident in spring? I think it was there, a report like that on the news. I don't remember much though. Sorry if that wasn't very helpful. Or is there somewhere you could go and pick up a man with money? It's getting pretty cold. Is there something you would like to ask me? You asked about the incident that occurred in the Inaba Spring. In Inaba in spring. What was that about? This was in Inaba, you said? It didn't stick in my mind. I just remembered something like that happening. That's all. I feel like seeing a boy in formal robe. Just that kind of mood. Nothing too big or ill-fitting. Something to go nice and something to go on. They were selling something like that. A crop of fur. That's not enough. You're pretty cute. I bet you look great in it. Don't you have any outfits like that? Not interested. Everyone's in lovey-dovey mode. Well, I've got news flash for them. The cinema is not your makeout spot. It's Christmas this month. No wonder our butcher shop is busy. Christmas. Can we help you with something? The thing in Inaba. I think I heard about it. Yeah, I think I saw it in the news. Or did I? Huh? I hear the steaks are good in Inaba. Well, fucking useless. 100 yen. If it's about a movie, ask away. It's not about a movie at all. Blah. I know about the incident, but not many details. I know this is sudden, but do you like strange things? Not really. Uparts. If you know anyone who knows that a lot about them, you can ask it from me. Maybe next time. Alright, nobody here. But I just saw it in the news. Did the victim's ghost appear or something? Don't be rude. Sorry, we don't know anything. Maybe ask someone else, okay. Cool, so it is just gonna be stuck in Inaba. Yes, okay, me. School is closed, fair enough. School is closed, fair enough. Hmm. Okay. About those murders. I completely forgot about that. I must be getting old. About those murders. Did all that happen just last spring? It seems so long ago. Who's gonna remember something from that far back? This fog makes me feel like we're still inside the TV. I wonder if we can really find any clues about the killer. No use whining about it now. Let's step in search and get that info. You doing okay? This fog's gotta be some kind of biological weapons conspiracy. You know what I heard? I heard it was Juness. Yeah, that's right, Juness. The country of Juness is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. What the fuck? No more book sales. Interesting. If you come see my art, please look at take your time. That's unforgivable. The fire was allowed to make me stay off the cold for the elements right in the studio. If I have to close my shop down in the middle of winter like this, how am I supposed to make a living? Okay, everything has everything. Okay. We're doing okay for that point. Information on what happened before we entered the road. You know about that first murder? I wonder why it happened. Anyone in the shop? I tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me, what with the fog and all. Guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kinda hurt. Damn fog. Hurry up and go away. I've been feeling poorly recently. You need to be careful too, the fog. There's something about it that just gives me a bad feeling. That's it. That's all we get. That's all we get. We don't get much. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. Listen to me, this Rosette came and spoke to me. This is a once in a lifetime thing. I asked her for an autograph and what type of guy she's into. I'm sure you guys are busy. Didn't they capture the suspect and put a lid on the case? You didn't ask any questions? Good. Now go away. I'm busy talking to Rosette. But I'll tell you too, I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. They're like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit from Jeunesse. But nobody has seen him. He's loved by so many different people. Where the heck could he have gone? Took up a new job. Suzai Daigaku, welcome, our food is freshly made. What do you want to buy? Can't really never want to talk. There's our girl. Even if someone's been killed, everyone just forgets it so easily. But the rumors they hear from friends and TV get rumored for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? We're gonna try. A little while ago they said that the suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. It was that Namatame-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. How horrible, it really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? Let's check the thing. I doubt the fox would know anything. Okay, nothing. Have you seen any other weird people outside from Namatame-san? I don't think so. I even know you. You're that kid who's staying at Dojima-kun's house. I don't give a fuck about the coal. Boys, I'm gone crap for you guys who remember I can buy a gas mask. I need to get one. Everyone else has one already. Yeah. Speaking of gas masks, why am I outside? When I'm at home, I just see more news about the murders. I thought I'd stay out here and watch the sunset, of course. I'm going to watch TV when I go home anyway. Even then, I can't see the sunset because of all this fog. I hate it. It's so depressing. That made me even more depressed. It said on the news that the suspect had been caught. So that whole thing is over now, right? What else is there? Everyone's suspicious there would be rumors going around all over, but at least I haven't heard any news or rumors like that, so I'd say there's no such person. Dude's really committed. I mean, it's a pretty small town. Would you say if I had pretty sure I'd remember? Okay. Oh, right here. Okay, is that everyone? Yeah, it looks like everyone. I think she was just wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? The incident last spring, I don't remember anything from that long ago. I'm going to be studying for college entrance exam next year, so I've got no rooms for useless information like that. So someone and thing, your Tsuchiba-sans. Cabbage, there's no cabbage. I'm going to do. My grandfather refused to eat anything that wasn't grown in Inaba. Why don't you take this sort of reward? Sharp shovel. Beautiful Inaba grown cabbage. My father will be happy to get these. Now I'm off to cook dinner. I better begin something wonderful. What should I make? Okay, that's it. I am curious about that weapon. Metal bat is still stronger. Oh no. Yeah, the metal bat is stronger. But the hit rate's only 30. Bang, 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 bang. Natsu, have you found anything? Sakonishi and Miyamno should be two commonality between those two. Sure, there were some witnesses any scrap of data we could be useful no matter how small. She said her friend was in the city. We can ask her. Remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know she passed away a while ago. She told me how that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV, I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl, it's just that people misunderstood her. She was referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. It seems the thing about Namatame making advances to Saki was a misunderstanding. Okay. I mean, it's still indicting Namatame. It's just because it's strange. My wife is all business as usual, but I'm a little worried. I remember something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but what I can say is a lot of times passed. We've had a lot of people come to our store, but I can't say anyone was particularly suspicious, okay? Thank you for the information, though. Do you know anything? Now that you mentioned the town was abuzz last spring. Doesn't look like you'll find any more information on incidents last spring. Out in the country, there was anybody strange walking around, everyone would know about it right quick. It doesn't look like you'll find any more information about a suspicious person. You've gathered as much information as you could. You should report back to the group. Yikes! The game even told me to say we're done. You meet up with your friends after you finish gathering info.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
God damn it, Chie.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Nice. You'll finish eating the dishes that you ordered.
Now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much. So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise, the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him.
No one's seen our boy.
I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, productions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
That's how you get kidnapped. No. No. Aww. You go outside to get some fresh fog. Bing, 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 bing.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
It's freezing out here. Maybe this will help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must be already in your hands.
What's the matter?
You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi, Yamano, or Saki either, despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. There must be someone in the small town who fits all the facts. Mayumi Yamano, Saki Kenichi, Kenichiro Muraoka, Mitsuo Kubo, Misuzu Hiragi, Noriko Kashiwagi, Hanako Otani, Koichiro, Daisuke Nagakasa. Nah. Dojima wouldn't kill Nanako, so obviously. Namatame has already told us the truth. My only guess would be Adachi. Because she's dead, he's dead, he's in jail. Copycat killing. These people don't matter either. Ichijo and Nagasaki, they don't matter either, and they don't matter either. Same with Kuroda and Minami. I'm not gonna say Teddy, because Teddy would have known. No one on the team, I'm gonna say either. Fuck, whatever. We saved. Of course, if you look only at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movement from Adachi as well. There's no exact reason to doubt him, but something else is bothering you.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
You know, I'm lousy in my front, but I'm just using it to manipulate
Are
you.
we really on the right track here?
Yeah, probably.
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
Bless you.
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
The owner of Aya is just gonna listen to us talk about a potential detective being a murderer. This is not normal.
That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
Oh, okay, that makes more sense now.
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it.
So he was the...
That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
Probably not.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon, and I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
Who
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
We need to confirm this.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Namatami's being moved.
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
You feel that you're getting closer to the truth. Oh, hell yeah.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? He told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Hey, what's up, my guy?
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging.
Ah, he's a good detective.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
You should question Adachi? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold on. You have the option to tell your friends about your suspicions as to the killer's identity. If you don't do this, there's a unique ending, but it's not the good ending. This leads to one final dungeon and sets you to the final road for the true ending. Much later on, you'll have to name who the true killer is, and this leads towards the full ending. You can detour to the bad ending here, but based on the research you've been doing in game, you will know the answer. Let's talk about when Yamano vanished.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago too. My memory's kind of hazy that far back.
But you get 110% of the job, don't you?
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
This is something you need to question Adachi about. Oh.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that. And what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is? I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatami's.
Whoa, we know for certain? Fuck, Naoto, that's big words.
Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Because we think...
Oh my god, Kanji. Don't. Oh my god.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatami's the one who put them all in.
What did you just say?
Put them all in? What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident.
Yeah.
At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here.
Oh. How would you know about them being targeted? No, but they were missing. Yeah, and you don't know it's tied to the case. Like, what did they survive?
And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days, yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd, that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Kanji, chill out. Wait, Dojima's just...
Adachi! Ah, damn it! Adachi!
Adichi! Oh, we're not gonna get his fucking story bit at the end. There's a letter that we're supposed to get, but I didn't complete his social rank. Ah! Adachi isn't here either. Adachi's in the TV, y'all.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Where the hell did he go exactly?
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked. We didn't find him anywhere.
That bastard.
Dojima-san, for heaven's sake, what are you to do with it?
The nurse lol.
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
That's why Adachi wanted to keep Namatame alive, because if Namatame died,
He hasn't left this ward
there
yet?
would be no way to think.
I don't think he would. But could he have... Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right? You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn.
So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Let me just check something. Hollow Forest is a unique secret dungeon associated with me. This was added to the golden version of Persona 4 and is unlocked by maxing out Marie's social link relationship. Okay, it's so specific the way you have to do this. Let's go in.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV. And on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
Womp womp. If not this week, we can probably finish Persona next week. Or Saturday. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. You should get rest early today to get ready to pursue the true culprit starting tomorrow. Alright! Here we go! Oh. Oh, Teddy! It seems that you've come... It seems that you've come to the Velvet Room in your dreams again. But something is different this time. You don't see Igor, Margaret, or Marie. Instead, there's Theodore. Teddy is sitting here not noticing your presence.
Where am I?
What's up, dog? You're in the Velvet Room.
Sensei? Why are you here?
I could ask you the same.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am. But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
Dude, everyone's worried.
You're always so kind, Sensei. I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car, and then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this. I really am stupid. What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true. No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered. But I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah. Sensei, one day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me. Tell her I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Tell her I'm really sorry.
You saved her, Teddy.
Huh? Really? Nana-chan's. Wow. That's wonderful. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. What a strange place. It feels so soothing.
Now it's soothing.
It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place.
The birth of Theodore to help us in our journey.
Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
Something like that.
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now? But I don't know what to look for or how to find it. No
What I
matter
miss?
how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand.
We are now in pursuit of Adachi. We looked at all the facts that we had and all the circumstances. We confronted Adachi, and Adachi essentially blurted out some details that wasn't really known to the police or anyone. Like, he put together the fact that the missing people were tied to the case when there was no evidence towards it. And we found Teddy in the Velvet Room, and after this evening we're gonna pursue Adachi in the Shadow World.
But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
What's about Adachi? So Adachi, we're assuming Adachi's the murderer. Because Adachi knew about details of how the murders happened. He was there for the first murder of the TV announcer, guarding her room, quote unquote. And then constantly tried to not pin the case, but like constantly tried to interview Saki, which was Yosuke's friend. So essentially, yeah, we're trying to catch Adachi now. Evade elect. Yeah, let's do that.
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay. Goodbye, Sensei.
Before you know it, Teddy is gone, and Igor, Margaret, and Marie are sitting there once again.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting. Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
Holy shit, I know what game I want to play next after this. What? Hold on.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated.
Oh my god, please still be available. Oh, please. Oh my god, please. Please, please, please. Oh, it was Persona 3 the one that released, not Persona 4. So I can't play the Persona 4 dancing game unless I get a Vita? Persona Dancing Endless Night Collection. That's not the right one. Did you play Persona 5 or 5 Royal? I played both. I played Persona 5 twice and Royal once. Ah! Wait. Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight, Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight. You could play the Persona 4 Arena. We have Persona 4 Arena. I wanted to play Dancing All Night. IDK if you like the fighting game. It was fine. I'm not a huge fighting game person, so I never really like got super into it. Let's see PS4. Where can I buy Persona 4 Dancing All Night for PS4? I believe one way to get a PS4 is to buy Combo Pack 3.5's dancing game. Does it actually give you P4D? It only says P5. Check my PS4 and the Endless Night Collection includes P4D in it. Oh, so I have to buy both games and then get the bundle? The fuck? I have to buy the Endless Night Collection? But I already have Persona 5 Dancing... Oh my god, what's it called? Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight. You never see it coming. God damn it. Test your rhythm gameplay skills with the Ultimate Persona Dancing Bundle. Includes Persona 3 Dancing Moonlight, Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight, and Persona 4 Dancing All Night. So I have to get the fucking bundle. It's only... I guess not only. I don't know if it's PlayStation News and Z. Fuck. That's such a bummer.